Hi there, I'm Baldwin. I'm here with Andrew Walker, my good friend. We are in
Monaco, baby.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
We're at the FundForum International 2013, and I'm really excited because Andrew and I are at the same conference for once now. Andrew and I, we kick back and forth ideas. We're always working out new ways to use technology to do more business, but finally we're going to get to do a presentation together.
We get to do a presentation together, and for me this is very exciting because I work on the internet. That means I'm normally in a room with no natural light all day long, and there is lots of natural light here in Monaco. And
we get to work with the camera crew and the lights and everything. That's kind of interesting as well.
I wish I could turn the camera around because you could see them, because they are much better looking than we are. You know, they are awesome, they're talented, they're here, they've got us plugged in.
Yeah.
And of course what we're doing here is really what we're going to be talking about. It's inherently about the nature of, you are content, you generate content with everything you do, which makes you relevant to your clients and makes you relevant to your marketplace. So why is the investment industry so reticent about getting out there and building those relationships through content, through the popular platforms where everyone shares everything?
Absolutely, and what we're going to do is we're gonna stand up together and we're going to deliver what we call the Monaco message. And what is the Monaco message? It's really a new way of thinking about how to use all the technology and the tools in our industry to become more visible. Because in the end, what is the internet? It's like one big Rolodex, isn't it?
Yeah.
We like to call it the worldwide Rolodex.
The worldwide Rolodex. WWR makes a lot more sense.
It really does. So essentially, it's very simple. We have all the tools. If we know how to use them, we can not only become more visible so people can easier find us, but it also allows us to see more. We can extract more information, get to learn more about our competitors, about all the kind of the buzz, the things that people are talking about, thinking about. It helps us understand more what's on the mind of the people that we're trying to do business with.
I was going to say, being active, engaged in producing content and participating in public channels, connecting with your clients directly through whether it's Twitter or Facebook or email. So I've been thinking about this whole idea of engaging in public social channels in the real-time world, and it's like this. You know what it's like? You pick up cards and brochures when you're at a conference like this, and you fill your JP Morgan bag. Thanks, fellas. You fill that with your brochures and all the best freebies and stuff you can get hold of. Then you go home, and what happens? It all goes in a drawer. So if you're engaged in the real-time world of digital communications and producing content, it's like every night that drawer magically opens and the brochure comes out. When you come down, it's sitting there right in the middle of your desk for you to look at again. It's a way to be present in people's minds when they're making decisions.
Absolutely. I mean, we have the tools are there. Don't wait for your company to go and take a top-down decision like we're going to go into social media, because social media is a sum of individuals who are connected to the net and to the world and to their clients and to their peers and all that. So it's really up to you. You're part of this revolution and you should take it on. I don't know. Do you feel weird when you're here? Because I feel like the alien when I start talking like this. People somehow. Another thing that always strikes me, Andrew, is that technology is often a lot better at people's homes than at work.
Yeah.
And we have that same malaise in this industry, don't we? So people know what you're talking about when you talk about all these social media tools, but for some reason they just can't take that to work.
There's this crazy thing that happens where everyone's got an iPhone 5 at home, right? And they're doing funky stuff and they're taking pictures and videos and they're sticking it on Facebook. And their private life is a really smooth, connected environment, which is socially very efficient. You keep in touch with people, they know what you're doing, your grandparents can keep in touch with you better than they ever could before. It's having a huge social impact in our private worlds. When you get to the office, you have to put your iPhone away and they give you a BlackBerry. And you're there like this with your BlackBerry, and all you can really do is send emails and look at tiny little websites. Now the thing is, that isn't reflective of the way that we use technology. And the example I always use is this idea that, who has a holiday without having to send an email to work at some point? No one, right? Everyone's got to be involved with their work all the time. Who works a 9 to 5? When you're at home, do you ever do work? And when you're at work, do you ever do anything social, like get in touch with your mates or arrange to do the shopping? In fact, stats that came out from the EU just 3 weeks ago show that 70% of all Amazon's online transactions in Europe take place during working hours. Okay, now don't tell me they're buying paper clips and pens. No, data. No. They're buying books and music and stuff for themselves. So this concept of work life and home life doesn't exist anymore in the real world, but we still talk about it. And in the same sense, we talk about a marketing department and a PR department department, but actually one person operating at the coalface, having an online relationship just with 5 clients or partners of the business, is probably delivering more tangible, real-time marketing and PR benefit than an entire department of people who put out press releases and deliver brochures. And why is that? Because the work that you do and the relationships you have through your work with partner companies and with clients, that's real, and that's where value is created. These tools that we're talking about, they're about value creation, and surely the investment industry is all about that.